on the lift just long enough to take the timing cover off and send it to Tucson, to AMR down in Tucson, to have them put in their anti-drain down valve modification. They put in a valve similar to the valve on the 75s into the timing covers on 74s and earlier bikes that stops the oil from draining down into the engine when the bike is parked. They also do a slight modification to the oil pump, of which I don't know it consists of or what it does, but they do it and it seems to be just fine. So I have them do that at the same time when they do the anti-drain down valve. So we're going to take that off and ship it off, and then that bike will sit pending the other parts that I've already ordered. And in the meantime, we've got all the parts ordered for this pretty little Triumph here, except the front brake plate. We've ordered a double leading shoe front brake plate for this bike, and as soon as that comes in, we'll put this together, and then we'll go back to work on this 75 Norton, of which we have all the parts that I've ordered. So and Rusty bike is waiting to be picked up, so we're in pretty good shape. We got things to do, but not too much pressure on us right now, and the weather's nice and we're having fun. And Kevin, what do we always say? The fun
just never ends.
Just never stops. Here we go. Okay, we're going to take the rotor out of this ignition system. This holds true for the mechanical advance unit or the rotors on a solid state ignition system. They make tools to pull this thing out, impact tools and mangy tools, and I don't know what all tools, and screw-in tools. And frankly, we just find out that if you put a drift in here and you tap it down and you tap it up and you tap it down, it doesn't work. There it goes. There it goes. And it comes right out. So no special tools, no pullers, no nothing. Just tap it down, tap it up, tap it down, tap it up, and it'll pop right out in your hand. And the fun just never stops. What we're doing now is pulling this timing cover off in order to send it off and be modified, and we are having a devil of a time. Let's use this. Can we get a socket on that thing? This is incredible, just getting this bolt loose. It is vexing us very, very badly. And we want to take this off to get some clearance. Then we will pull this oil line off and pull all of the case bolts, and it'll all come off. We're pulling this off because whoever put the ignition system and used red and black here, and that's just wrong. So we'll replace these with the proper color codes. All right, let's call it good. All right, we pulled the timing cover off the Norton, and it's draining. Going to change the oil anyway, so we might as well just let it drain overnight. I'm going to call it a day right now. We'll change out this gasket right here. This is where the oil pump goes. Tension here feels good. So we'll get this gasket off and change it out. The oil line's off. We'll just let that drain overnight to drain all the oil down out of the oil tank, and ship off the cover. Now over here, this is the cover, right here, the timing cover. And we always replace the gasket anyway. Even if it doesn't break, you replace the gasket. This is the oil pump. They do some sort of magic to the oil pump down in Tucson. So I'll send that along with the cover. These seals get replaced when I reinstall the cover. This is the points seal. This is the crankshaft seal. This one, I'll show you when we put it in, requires a special tool to make sure that it goes in straight without messing up. Over here we have the Boyer pickup and the bits and pieces necessary to take the cover off. So I'll pack all this up. I'll pack this up and ship it Monday. All the other stuff gets packed up and put into a box, waiting for parts that I've ordered for the bike and the return of this cover, which should take about a week turnaround time. So that's where we sit on this really nice 74 Norton. And this will go over in the waiting area tomorrow morning sometime after it drains out all the oil tonight. a nice bite.